Hi, I'm Josh, co-founder of Vendoo. Welcome to Marketplaces 101, where we give resellers an introduction and an overview to potentially lucrative marketplaces that they should consider to expand their sales business. Today we'll be talking about Vendoo's newest marketplace, a menswear platform called Grailed. If you sell men's clothing, shoes, and accessories, then this is a perfect marketplace for you and it should be at the top of your list. Grailed focuses on menswear, streetwear, designer clothing and sneakers, and they even allow sellers to sell suiting and accessories as well. Now let's get into a brief history about Grailed and an overview of their software.
Grailed is a fairly young platform. It was founded in 2014 by Aaron Gupta and a small team in New York City, but didn't release to the public until the end of 2015. The founder's main goal was to fill a void in the secondhand menswear marketplace and help men find highly sought-after high fashion and streetwear items. Grailed's marketplace has grown quickly. In 2019, they reported that the platform already had 3.7 million active users. The site typically has over 2 million active listings, and although Grailed is an international marketplace, roughly 1 million of the active listings are from sellers based in the United States. As Grailed's popularity grew, they even created a spin-off women's marketplace called Heroine, which we may discuss in a future video. Here, you can see a graph of Grailed's most popular brands by country. The top performing brands are Supreme, Nike, Adidas, Bape, Jordan, Off-White, Yeezy, Gucci, and Comme des Garçons. These are just a few of the thousands of brands on Grailed's brand list. Now that you're more familiar with the marketplace, let's take a look at their interface. Grailed has a very easy and seller-friendly listing process, and they even walk sellers through a step-by-step tutorial that covers everything from creating and managing a listing to shipping your items once you've made a sale. Let's take a look at Grailed's clean and simple listing form. If you already sell on other platforms, you may notice that instead of a brand field, Grailed calls their field designer and allows you to assign multiple designers to one item. This is helpful when you're selling an item that may be a collaboration between companies. For sneakers, you're required to include the sneaker model ID, which can usually be found on the size tag or the box of the shoes that you're selling. At this point, you just need to fill in the color, condition, and description of your item. Although it's not mandatory, including hashtags in your listing is very important. The hashtags help your items show up in more buyer searches so that you can make a sale faster. Grailed has a smart pricing feature that will automatically lower the price of your item periodically to bump the listing to the top of the homepage. You can easily turn this feature on and off. You may notice that Grailed places their photo section after the shipping options at the bottom of the listing form. Because this site deals with many high-end and designer items, and the listing prices and average sales are typically much higher than other sites, Grailed has a very strong authentication team that reviews items as they're being listed to keep counterfeit items off their platform. This feature provides buyers with peace of mind and confidence when they're making purchases. Also, keep in mind that Grailed takes a 9% fee from sold items, which is much less than some other marketplaces, but you're responsible for creating and paying for the shipping labels yourself. Your items may also gain a lot of attention from international buyers, so if you prefer not to ship items overseas, remember to edit your listings to keep your buying audience limited to the United States. Sellers also have to pay the standard PayPal fees as well. Now let's take a look at how listing to Grailed looks on the Vendoo software. Vendoo will automatically connect to the Grailed account that you're logged into in Google Chrome. This is the Vendoo General Details form, where you can upload your photos and fill out the standard details for your item. Now let's move on to the Grailed tab. As you can see, the form is very similar to the Grailed listing form. Most of your item information has been carried over from the general details that you filled out at the beginning of the Vendoo listing process. There may be a few fields that you still have to complete, but this shortened process allows you to list your inventory onto Grailed quickly as well as Vendoo's 5 other marketplaces.
Thank you for watching this edition of Marketplaces 101. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Vendoo for more software updates, tips and tricks, and information about the reseller community.